In this video, we are going to dive into when it makes sense to actually go up another level on your house and when it actually doesn't. So let's dive into it. We can save so much on construction of our homes if we decide not to go up another level. Most people don't think about the cost involved with trying to go up another level on your residential homes. And if you look at the economics of it, depending on where you live, where you bought the land, what stage of life you are in, might not be a smart idea at all. Depending on your age, your level of income, and if you are trying to be frugal with this construction. I'm the first to admit that going up another level where you feel like a king walking the stairs, having your chandeliers shining all the way from the top ceiling to your dining table, it looks amazing with a long rise to the ceiling. We all want that, but is it really worth it? Right? What do you want in life? We tend to not ask these questions when we automatically decide to go up another level. How much is the land in the area that you bought your land? The land might be so cheap that going up another level doesn't make sense at all. You were better off buying a bigger portion of land and then staying one level, build value with the land. So we're just going to dive into all of that. When does it make sense to go up another level? Well, it makes sense to go up another level because you are just balling. You have money to blow. Money is not a problem. Then you can go up another level and make it look nice at that. Well, going up another level comes with some unnecessary cost that if you are not balling does not make sense. For example, designing of your home, if you're going up another level, comes with mechanical engineering and all that stuff because the strength of the foundation and also the structure, like the pillars that's holding the other level, is extremely important. Plus, the flooring to go up another level is extremely expensive. So, design-wise, you are going to pay about 2 to 3 times more than you would have for, just a single level structure. So, you're spending 2 to 3 times more on your design alone. Permit is going to charge you more because you're going up, and if you have a pool, that's an extra cost on your permit. We don't think about all of this stuff, right? I remember I wanted to put my house and I didn't even think about all the intricacies and all the stuff involved with regards to having your pool in your house, right? Because it comes with a lot of costs, such as the chemicals to treat it and all that stuff. And we tend to not do this research when we just see something that we like and we don't dig deeper to see if it's actually worth it or if it's not worth it, right? That's a problem that we have. So you're going to spend 2 to 3 times on your design. Is that something you could live with, right? That's what I'm saying. You might be balling. And then from your house, you're going to be spending about $15,000 there about to $18,000, depending on the kind of design you have. That's how much you're going to spend on iron rods. Is expensive. The cement is not cheap to floor a house. All the carpentry work that goes on to put it together is expensive. Now, you might be buying a plot of land for maybe $4,000, right? I sell land for that price, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. So in this case, does it really make sense to go up another level? Unless you really care about the design, you want to have some beautiful view, it's really not, because just the flooring alone could buy 3 more plots of land for you. And in the future, that land is going to appreciate in crazy value. And it's just a better investment if we could stay modest and humble, right? But we all want to go up another level. Like I said, we don't ask ourselves these questions. Is it really worth it to go up another level, right? Your foundation is going to be more expensive than if you are not going up because there's nothing sitting on top of the house, right? So the foundation is not going to be as expensive. It's not going to be as rich. It's not going to be as deep because it's unnecessary, right? These are all the stuff that we have to ask ourselves before we decide to go up. How old are you? Are you old? Are you approaching 50? By the time you finish your house, you're approaching 50. You might enjoy it for just a bit and then your knees are getting weak. And now it's a problem. You might be living in the guest room. Then was it really worth it? Because we all like to put our master's bedroom on the top floor, right? Overlooking the world, feeling bossy. As Africans, people in Ghana, for example, when we're building houses, it takes about 10 to 20 years before we finish. So when are you starting your construction? When are you going to be done? Are you going to have the knees to walk up and down the stairs? Right? I went up 2 levels. I didn't know much about construction. My land, I bought it for $6,000 at the time. I spent a lot of money on my flooring, about $18,000. My foundation was more expensive. Luckily, I got to a point where I had the money to do it, right? And the house was built in a year and a half. And I'm young and I'm energetic. I finished the house in my 20s. So I have plenty of years to walk down and up the stairs before I get weak and, kick myself off the master's bedroom and go down. But, that's why I work out. I hope to be able to walk the stairs till the day I die, right? So we have to think about this stuff. How is your knee situation? How old are you? Do you mind going up and down? Is it really worth it? This video is brought to you by Arcadian Limited. Arcadian Limited is a company that I co-founded in Ghana. If you want your solar systems installed, if you want to buy land, if you want to design your house, if you need somebody to build for you, or you're already building and you want somebody to take over the building, we also provide a service of customized furniture. So if you want anything wood, you see the bookshelf behind me, all of that, we got you. It's customized. Whatever you want, you just gotta let us know what you want. We'll design it for you. If you have an example, we will do for you. Look no further by Arcadian Limited. The link is in the description below. Reach out to us and we can talk. These are all questions that you have to ask yourself before you decide to go up another level. Now, I cannot argue with you with regards to how beautiful a house looks when it goes up. But you can equally have something that's beautiful just with one level. But it's not going to top something going on another level though, with a beautiful view, depending on where your land is located, overlooking the lake, overlooking whatever. But you can go on with just one level and still have that view. You can design your house in such a way that it's one level, but on the top, a portion of it is flowed just big. It's not going to be as heavy because only 2-3 people with a chair in there. It's not going to be as heavy as building another structure on there, right? And you're still going to have the same fabulous look. So it's all about being smart, like this design that you see on the screen. That's exactly what we did for the lady without her spending that unnecessary amounts. So it's a way of being creative. You can be creative and have that view without spending that unnecessary amount, right? Now, I'm all for going up, but these are some questions that you might want to think about before you decide to go up another level. Some of us, we are just sick and tired of the West, and if only we would be modest and go for a single level house, we can build it with $50,000, $60,000 or less. You can finish the house, a beautiful high-end finishes house, beautiful one. You can have 4-bedroom house in there. You could use $50,000, $60,000. You can have something like that done. And that's the type of houses that we have coming for you guys next year through Arcadian City. So stay tuned. We are working on something big. These are the questions that you have to ask yourself. How soon do you want to retire? How soon do you want to jump off the hamster wheel, right? Sometimes we care too much about how other people see us, and we put ourselves to unnecessary stress. As an African would say, cut your coat according to your size, right? If you are not balling, if you don't have $100,000 to your name, cash, and you are sick and tired and you want to move on, you might want to settle with a single structure, because with $60,000, $50,000, you could have something very nice for yourself and set up something with the rest. But we all want to be big and put up massive structures, and we know how that goes. It's going to take us 10 to 20 years, and sometimes it's just not worth it. By the time you finish, you might not even get to enjoy because you are too old to enjoy. I'm not against dreaming big. Dream big, go for it. But these are questions that we have to ask ourselves. Sometimes we are not even doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for what other people think. Or what are people going to say? What are people going to say? This guy has money. This lady has money. We care about that more than our well-being, our peace of mind, our economic sense. What makes economic sense? We care about that more than that. And this concludes the video. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, kindly do so. Like this video as it helps with the algorithm. Comment to let me know what you think. And until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.